All right, so if you watched that last video, you're probably pumped up, you're probably motivated, you're probably like, okay, how do I start now? Where do I start? Brandon told me I need to put a lot of work into myself. Brandon told me I need to go to the gym. I need to join the Toastmasters maybe. But how do I start building myself from a follower to a leader? What is the blueprint? Give me something that I can start today. This is the foundation from you building yourself up to someone you probably don't even believe in, from someone you have doubts when you see in the mirror, from someone you're like, I don't even know if I can be successful. I don't even know if I can be the man, right? To someone who sees himself in the mirror and is proud to see. This is how you're gonna do it, right? We're in the office right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get this whole set up so you can really see. And hold on. I'm gonna break it down to you guys and really give you the whole game and how you can be successful. This is the blueprint. This is how you are going to be successful and how you're gonna start to believe in yourself, how you're gonna start to lead, how you're gonna start to fucking change every aspect of your life. This is the blueprint from how I started from a nobody to a somebody, from a follower to a leader. The blueprint where you can start today and change every aspect about your life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. This is gonna help you guys exceed and upgrade every aspect of your life, right? I'm gonna give you guys the blueprint, so I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys implement this into your life, because this is gonna change the way you think, this is gonna change the way you do things, this is gonna change every aspect of your life. What I want you to do is get a blank piece of paper and title that bitch this. What the better version of your name is, right? Mine's Brandon Wilson. Of Brandon, there should be an E. Wilson does or is, right? So you're gonna write that on a blank piece of paper, what the better version of your name does or is, right? So once you do that, you're gonna start to think about all the things that you know that better version of you is doing, that you are currently not doing, right? So if you know that better version of you wakes up early in the morning, that you're currently not doing right now, you need to write that down. If you know that better version of you makes his bed or her bed every morning that you know that you're currently not doing, you need to do that, right? So you need to write down at least 10 to 30 things, looking at every aspect of your life that you know you should be doing. And maybe you are already doing that, continue to do so, right? But what this is gonna help you do is first be self-aware of everything going on in your life, right? I like to say the more self-aware of every decision that you make, now you can see, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, maybe I shouldn't be doing that, right? Because it now allows you to have the room to improve, to change. When you aren't self-aware, then, ignorance, bliss can lead you through life, right? But the more conscious you are of every decision that you make, makes you now align, makes you understand, am I doing things that align with that better version of myself, that align with those goals, that align with those aspirations, or am I going a totally different path if I continue to do so with these actions, right? So one thing I like to put on my thing that first starts off the day is, and I'll title it this, the better version of Brandon does is, I'll say, hold on, yo, makes his bed every, I can't write on this, morning, right? Makes his bed every morning, right? The better version of himself is a God-fearing man, right? I'll give you guys another example. Makes, hold on, y'all, 15K a month. Another thing could be finds a way to work out 7 days a week. Bear with me on the writing, it's kind of hard to write on this, but you can start to see what's going on here, right? You're being more self-aware of everything that you know you should be doing. And the cherry on top of this is you're gonna look at every aspect of your life, right? And now you're more conscious. But you're gonna read this every morning and every night. So it's gonna start to ingrain in your mind, okay, I need to be doing these certain things, right? And probably the first week, maybe the second week, maybe the first month, you're not gonna be doing everything. But the more you read it every single day, the more that you know that that better version of you is beating you. And there's gonna be one day where you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of losing. I'm sick and tired of knowing in the back of my mind, this better version of myself is kicking my ass. I'm going to start to change. I'm going to do the things that I know I should be doing, right? And now you're gonna start taking action on all these things. When you start taking action on every single thing, just by doing so, you're going to get better. But it doesn't stop there. There's more to it that's going to help you even maximize your potential, allow you to speed through this at a faster rate than most people, right? When you start taking action every single day, first, the power of consistency is gonna show up. You're not gonna see it in the first month. You're not gonna see it in the second month. You're maybe not even gonna see it in the first 90 days, 3 months. After 6 months, after a year, after 2 years, you are going to change every aspect of your life. This could be with anything. When I wrote down on the better version of on my sheet, it said, when I see a pretty girl that I like, I'm not gonna make excuses not to go up to her. I'm gonna find a way to go up to her and just introduce myself, right? I had the biggest fear of approaching a woman for the longest time. It could be about anything, going to church, working out, eating healthier, being a manager, everything that you know you should be doing, right? This is gonna help you exceed that. It's gonna help you level up. But the cherry on the top is you're gonna start to rewrite this every single day. So if you have 15, if you have 30 things, every single morning when you wake up, you're gonna rewrite it. You're gonna rewrite it. You're gonna rewrite everything on that piece of paper. So now on top of that, you're visually gonna see that and you're gonna rewrite it. So it's gonna hit different when you see it. It's gonna hit different when you write it out all 20, 30 things every single day. It's going to ingrain in your mind. You're not gonna be thinking about that old version of yourself anymore. You're gonna start thinking about this version. This version is capable of achieving anything that he or she desires in this world. This version is going to become a leader. This version is gonna get the promotion. This version is gonna get the girl, right? This version of you is somewhere inside you, but you haven't unlocked that version of you. This version has a fire inside him or her that the world cannot deny. This version of you is going to retire your parents. So you need to unlock this version inside you because every single one of you guys has the potential. Every single one of you guys has all the criteria to make it happen regardless of what it is you want in your life. If that's the promotion, if that's to retire your parents, if that's the $100 million, if that's the sports car, if that's the penthouse, whatever it is, this version can get it done. But it starts with first being conscious of things and taking action and rewiring your brain to start to build, to mold, and to become this version. This is the blueprint that helped me start from a nobody to a somebody. This is the version that now I'm able to lead a sales team of 10 to 11 plus people and believe in myself at such a young age, right? It requires so much effort, so much consistency, so much persistence, so much willpower. But I'm telling you guys, on the other side of you taking action and holding yourself to this exceedingly high standard is the other life that we all desire, the other life that you desire. Again, I believe in you. I know it's possible because I've done it myself, and I'm going to continue to do so. I've done this for a whole year. I changed many people's lives. I'll give you guys some examples because maybe you don't believe me still with my conviction, with my energy portrayed on this video. I had a great friend. His name is Corbin Patel. He worked at El Poloco. He worked at Rubio's. He worked at Hyundai. When he started incorporating this, he just got a job at Fletcher Jones Mercedes-Benz. He's going to make $500K. He's a God-fearing man. He didn't believe in God and didn't go to church. He got baptized just a month ago. right? He smoked, he drank, he did all sort of drugs, he slinged drugs. Now he doesn't do any sort of drugs. He reads every single day. He goes to the gym every single day. He is his best version. He's still getting better. And it started with this. It started with understanding who that better version of you is and writing down everything that you know that you should be doing and what that better version of you is doing. And then ingraining in your mind when you write it every single morning and holding yourself to that standard that I'm going to fulfill everything on that list. There's going to be many days where you don't fulfill that list, but if every single day you can get a little bit better, right? Take one extra step, do one extra rep, make one extra piece of content, that's the difference. This doesn't happen. You're not going to see results after a month, 3 months, 6 months, maybe even a year. But if you continue to show up, your life will change in front of you. Family members, old friends, opportunities are going to start coming your way. People are going to come out of the forefront. You changed so much. What was it? And you're going to look back at this and be like, this was the blueprint. I'm telling you guys, trust me in this and implement this. Like I said in the last video, success loves urgency. The quicker you can implement this into your life and start today, this very second, is the faster you're going to hit your goals and become this undeniable person. Women lie, men lie, energy, conviction does not lie. You hold yourself to this standard, you will be a leader. You will be anything that you want. You'll have the physique, you'll have the mindset, you'll have the money, you'll have the appearance on point. Implement this into your life and watch how your life will change in front of your very own eyes.